Welcome to a quick refresher on this year's foundation goals and the presidential citation. I'm Wynn Spiller, Zone 25 Regional Rotary Foundation Coordinator. And recently I noticed that a number of our clubs have not yet set foundation goals in Rotary Club Central, and that many of the self-reporting goals for the presidential citation are not yet complete. So I thought we could take a little look at those. The good news is there is still plenty of time. There are some wonderful advantages to setting goals. They help bring clarity to our vision and focus to our plans. They can not only motivate us, but also give us great satisfaction as we see milestones achieved. And additionally, when you put your goals into Rotary Club Central, all club members can enjoy celebrating progress throughout the year. We began, of course, by logging in to the Rotary.org website. If you haven't set up an account yet, it's very easy to do. Once you sign in, you are on the My Rotary homepage, which gives you access to the many tools and resources within the online system. There are several ways to access Rotary Club Central, but we're going to go in through the Take Action tab, then click Rotary Club Central. It will always open in the club view, as you see listed to the left. 3 tabs at the top: Your Club, Service, and Foundation Giving. Be sure that you've clicked on Foundation Giving. Before we head into the goal setting area, let's take a look at reports. Click there and you will see a wealth of wonderful reports. We are going to access the club fundraising analysis. This is an excellent one-page report that gives you a 5-year look at your annual fund goals and actual contributions, your total contributions, per capita giving, membership numbers, every Rotarian every year members, sustaining members, and Paul Harris Society eligible. Again, it's a wonderful way to start thinking about your goals for foundation giving. You might, for example, take a look at your per capita giving. You might want to take it up just a notch because it's always great to increase achievement each year. So multiplying that target per capita by your number of members could give you a rough idea of where you might want your annual fund goal to be. To set the goals, we go back into the club view, Foundation Giving tab, scroll down until you see Goals in Progress. Here you have a nice set of information on some historic data, plus goals that have been set this year and year-to-date achievement. This particular club has entered their goals, but it's a great example of how to do it. If you have not yet entered your goals, you will not have numbers in the little boxes that you see here. You've got a 5-year high over to the left, just to, again, be a little tool to help you in setting your goals. We start with the number of individual donors. These numbers should add up to your club membership. You're asked to think about your club members and in which giving category they might be. So this club, for example, has put a goal of 2 donors at the Paul Harris Society level, the bulk of their members at the sustaining member level, and the balance of their members at every Rotarian every year, meaning they will give to the foundation, but not at the sustaining level. Next, you put in your average contribution amount in each of the giving categories as you see here. The last line, Other Contributions, is a place to put a target for additional contributions that might come from community donations or fundraising events. As you put the numbers in, the totals will automatically calculate. As donations come in through the year, Rotary will populate the achievement, so you don't need to worry about that. Be sure to click Save, and then we're going to scroll down to the next 2 areas of foundation giving, Polio Plus and Major Gifts and the Endowment. Again, you see our Edit button to enter the goal area. But before we do that, I wanted to take a look at the little question buttons. Every time you see one of these, you can click on it and get more information about the topic next to it. Let's enter Polio Plus. Here you've again got a 5-year high listed and a place to put your goal total. This club has set a goal of $2,000, and as you know, All clubs in the Rotary world are asked to consider a goal of at least 1,500. And populated here is the achievement so far this year, $363. Scroll down to major gifts and the endowment. Here the goals haven't been set yet, but again, there's plenty of time to do this. Major gifts refer to gifts of $10,000 or more. So they're different from major donor recognition, which is a cumulative total. So you might think if there are any members of your club who have the interest and capacity to make a major gift. Bequest Society and benefactors are recognitions for gifts to the endowment fund, which is a great way to build our legacy of hope and really easy to do if Rotarians know about it. There are lots of different ways for Rotarians to meet their philanthropic goals through the endowment fund. Again, remember to hit the Save button, and we're going to leave this area now and hop over to the Service tab. Scroll down to the Presidential Citation Goals. You'll see a few of them listed right here. Does at least one club member belong to a Rotarian Action Group? Did at least one club member attend a grant management seminar? There are several more as you scroll down. Let's go ahead and enter the goal setting area. So it looks like this. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger so you can see a few more of them. So here we have most of the list. There are a couple more, I think, after this. You might think that having a club member belong to a Rotarian Action Group is an excellent goal. In that case, click Yes. If you achieve that, again, come back in and click Yes. In each of these areas, you will populate your achievement. So where do these feed? Let's take a look at the Presidential Citation Dashboard. We're going to access it through Manage, Reports, and we're going to scroll down here under District Reports to the Presidential Citation. Click there, and you will see a choice of two, the Presidential Citation Dashboard or the Rotaract one. We'll take the first, and your club will load onto the screen. Here is a sample. This club, for example, has a yes up there at the top, which means the club currently qualifies for the Presidential Citation. The citation, by the way, does continue further, so you just continue scrolling on this. Here you see several of the goals that we just looked at in the Service tab. This is where your achievement is populated. There are a couple more of those throughout the citation. They have a little asterisk by them to indicate that you populate them through the Humanitarian Service tab. Let's take a look at this area. This is an interesting area, and it's a place that has some great activities, easy to achieve, and maybe not as familiar to all of us. Percentage of clubs registered in my Rotary, easy to do. Number of initiatives posted on Rotary Showcase. Maintain or contribute to a project on Rotary Ideas. And number of clubs participating in discussion groups. So where do we find these in my Rotary? Rotary Ideas and Rotary Showcase are in the Take Action tab right under Rotary Club Central. Discussion groups are in Exchange Ideas. There are how-to guides for each one of these. They're located in my Rotary, but also on the Zone website, which I'd just like to highlight now. www.zone2526.org. Click up at the top where it says TRF Resources. And what will open is a set of folders that have a wealth of information in them related to all kinds of things that you might want to take a look at. We're going to go into Guides, Manuals, and Reports and highlight several things here. In the Community folder, you will find the How-To Guide for Discussion Groups. Rotary Ideas are in the Ideas folder. Rotary Club Central Goal Setting Guides for all of the tabs are here. And finally, Showcase. Inside there is how to use Showcase, which is a wonderful platform for sharing projects. Well, that concludes our little refresher. I hope you'll take the opportunity to complete all of your goals in the categories that are in Rotary Club Central. What's next? Celebrating success. I think you'll have a great deal of pleasure in watching your progress through the rest of the year as you see your achievements listed in Rotary Club Central. Thank you for joining our little refresher. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to write or call. Thank you.